Good evening. Welcome to Parents' Night. RHS would like to thank all parents for their support throughout the season, whether driving your athlete to practice, supporting our boosters, or late night academic help. Richmond High School, our coaches, and administration want to thank you for your support. We would like to acknowledge our teams and their parents and players, and we will begin with the varsity squad. Chase Churchill with Rachel and Jeff Churchill. Deshaun Hamilton with Melissa Hamilton. Stephen Fenwick with Stephanie and Craig Fenwick. Anthony Tavano with Mary Beth and Jim Tavano.
Whoever you call. Tell them.
Tim Pauley with Kelly Pauley and Terry Pauley. Matthew Scoriance with Deneen and Rob Scoriance. Austin Cinda with Charlotte and Paul Cinda. Danny Davis with Cindy and Paul Davis. Marquise Van Pamel with Andrew and Jackie Van Pamel. And rounding it off is Spencer Trappist with Kimberly and Tom Trappist. Ladies and gentlemen, Coach Presnell, Mrs. Michon, Principal of Richmond High School, and John Bordeaux, Athletic Director of Richmond High School, would like to thank our senior parents and senior student athletes. Let's give them a round of applause. And now we'd like to introduce the JV basketball squad. We'll begin with Jeff James with his mom, Debbie. Next up is Austin DeBuck with Jeff and Sheila. Next up, Jackson Allen with Chris and Shannon. Next up, Kyle Monty with Ron. Next up, Brennan Dolan with Scott and Janice. Following them is Dominic Shara with Chris and Jennifer. Next up is Derek Hutchins with Ken and Rhonda. Next up, Ty Potvin with Greg. Next up is Andrew Ball with Matt and Lauren. Next up is Gerald Harms with Kathy. And finishing it up for the RHS JV squad is Josh Stinson with Ron and Laura. Coach Jeff Krastowski and the JV boys staff, including Mr. Brad Pedri, would like to thank the JV squad. Coach Ray Pedri.
I don't know. Just call them off. They'll figure it out.
I'll go. And now it is the freshman squad, coached by Mr. Ray Pedri and his son, Bradley Pedri. First up, we'll begin with Jonathan Tackaberry with Tracy and Mike Tackaberry. Right up after them is going to be Devin Hart with Shannon and Tony Kuntz and Kevin Hart. Next up is Nate Nivison with Kim Nivison and Fred Nivison. Next up is Drew Rindell, and he is escorted by Wendy and Rob Rindell. Following them, Marcel Fenwick with Stephanie and Craig Fenwick. Next up is Matt LeDuc with Jeannie and Jeff LeDuc. Gian, sorry.
Get it right. I just call you Mrs.
Suck at life. Next up is Chris Gramzo with Todd Gramzo. Following them, Zach Nichter with Lisa and Randy Nichter. And we'll finish it off with Aiden Collins, escorted by Lisa and Dean Collins.
Yeah. Oh, that's so awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, your freshman basketball squad. Thank you to them and their parents. Coach Pedri would like to thank you for a successful season. Welcome basketball fans to Richmond High School, the home of the Blue Devils. Tonight's BU-WAC matchup has the Yale Bulldogs facing the Richmond Blue Devils. At this time, to honor our great nation, please remove your hats and stand proudly as we sing our national anthem. Where's Brian? And we'll begin
Good evening and welcome to Richmond High School for tonight's Blue Devils home finale of their 2015-16 varsity season. Coming in tonight for Yale, the Bulldogs, who have already won a guaranteed share of the conference title. They split with Imlay City, and that's their only loss. Imlay City lost to Armada, giving Yale a half a game lead. If Yale wins this, they are the outright champs. The Blue Devils do not have a championship to play for this evening. However, they will be playing for home pride. They'll be playing for seniors' last game. And then ironically, these two teams turn right around Monday. This is Thursday night. They turn around and play each other Monday night in the district opener at Croswell Lexington. So this game, a meaningful game for Yale to win the title outright, a meaningful game for the Blue Devils to play with them to get in their heads for March Madness that starts Monday for boys basketball. Keith Bartels, Ken Hooks, Jason Robbins, and Erica Schaefer on camera. Jason also our producer. Starting for Yale, number 2, Jordan Craig, number 10, Cody Kegley, number 12, Luke McClellan, 23, Cade Smesnick, and 43, Sean Koff. Starting for your Blue Devils, number 1, Tavano, number 4, Skurrance, 5, Hamilton, 10, Churchill, and 23, Trappist. This Yale Bulldogs team, believe it or not, with only having one loss in the league this year, they start 2 seniors, but they are fairly young, with 4 sophomores on the roster. A freshman starting tonight is a junior, 2 juniors, a sophomore, and 2 seniors. Earlier this year, the Blue Devils lost at Yale. They were down, but made a comeback to cut the lead and ended up losing by about 8 in the end. Deshaun winning the tip. Good crowd on a Thursday night here. The Blue Devils, this game, in case you're wondering why it is on a Friday night, girls district started this week. So this game was moved to Thursday because tomorrow night, of course, would be a girls district final.
Decent possession there for Richmond. Definitely were patient with the basketball. Got a good look. Cabano, a good drive to the basket. Was unable to finish. Good hustle play there by Deshaun.
Yep. That McClellan forced it a little bit there, and then Grants has it up top. Good patience here. Good pick there. Good pick and roll.
Yeah, great pick.
Nice recovery though by 2 to block it. Craig. Yale showing some patience here as well.
Got numbers at the push.
I think Deshaun had that block there on McClellan's drive. Churchill thought about it.
Yeah, he did.
As you see, I didn't know Steph Curry was in the gym tonight.
Long range.
That would have been it.
Nice play.
Grants to Churchill. Number 10, Kegley, taking the point guard duties. Didn't finish. Tavano takes it nice and strong to the hole.
Coast to coast. Nice play.
Blue Devils coming to play here tonight, showing some nice intensity. Thumb Tailgater Sports is in the gym tonight. I'm sure Imlay City's probably, if they're not playing tonight, probably listening to it on the radio. The biggest Blue Devil fans. Deshaun with the steal. Yeah, you can't avoid contact there.
Yeah.
You got to go up strong. .450 to go. Blue Devils 2 or Blue Devils 4. Yale yet to get on the board. Had one good look. Jordan Craig picking up his first foul of the game. Tavon will be bringing it up for the Blue Devils. An electric atmosphere in the gym tonight. Also the parent night. Tavano.
Well, we've done quite a few Richmond games, and they've been known to start off hot. They certainly are showing that tonight.
Both athletic teams, both physical. This is Fisher's going to try to take control here. Official right here is telling these guys to settle down. Nice finish there. A lot of contact.
Yeah.
Don't know if that was a block or a charge, but ref's letting them play, but in the same breath, he's telling them to settle down a little bit. 7-2 Blue Devils. Good take.
Good setup there. Real good screen for Stefan. Gave him a good path to the basket.
He's got it fouls away from the ball. That's why it's out of bounds. Luke McClellan. In case you're wondering why Fenwick's not shooting, it wasn't on the shot. Nice inbound pass. Churchill from the top. Nice
pass.
look. Good recovery there. Good recovery there by Deshaun to block. Churchill thought he was fouled on that. A couple times there, I think, thought the Blue Devils had it. I thought they had a shot down low and last out of bounds play to Deshaun. And then this one to Bono. They had it down in the paint and they decided to kick it out.
Yeah, there's definitely an opportunity there.
Yeah, if you're Yale, you can't be happy with that.
Yeah,
nice
easy
execution
buckets
there by the Blue Devils.
Too easy.
.31 coming right off the bench.
Good save by Stefan.
Long one by Davis.
Better shots.
Churchill bailed him out there. I thought that was a little advised shot there, but Churchill with that weak size.
Great start for Richmond.
Absolutely. 2:50 to go. Blue Devils 11. Bulldogs 2.
Coach Presnell is definitely telling his guys to get out and run, because they are, as soon as they get the rebound, they are pushing it out, getting it up the floor as fast as they can.
Well, again, what's on the line is an outright championship for Yale. Blue Devils looking to play spoiler. Emily City hoping to have a share of the title. If the Blue Devils win, that's what would happen. Blue Devils losing a tough one earlier in the year at Yale by, I think it was 8. Probably a good timeout here by Yale before this game gets away from them a little bit.
Definitely regroup, calm your guys down a little bit.
Garnett Kohler, the coach, has been there a few years now.
Pick them up here, full court.
Trying to wear down the Bulldogs.
Don't want to give up an easy basket.
That was a situation there where both the defenders were kind of hesitant to take a stand there.
Right.
Nothing but net by Kegley. Junior Matthew Donnellan checking in. Nothing but net on that one too. Blue Devil student section not able to shake him. Strantz bringing it up for the Blue Devils. Good switch help defense there. Churchill knocks it down. Gives Blue Devils a 10-point lead.
Keeping the pressure on them. Good luck. Shots aren't falling tonight for Yale.
It's been an up and down game. Cavano for 3. That would have been, this place would have erupted. Nice move. Didn't finish. Strantz knocks down a 3. Yale
good start.
takes another timeout.
Keeping it going.
Blue Devils 17, Yale 4. Yale struggling. Kohler calling a 30-second timeout here to try to settle his boys down.
Yeah.
Blue Devils definitely coming to play tonight. And I think it starts at the defensive end. I think it starts with, like you said, the pressure. And once they get that ball, to push it and move. I mean, that's it's giving them some uncontested threes and some layups early to build that lead. Now they're pushing and kicking to the 3, kind of similar to what Michigan State does.
Right, yeah, the transition game is hurting Yale right now. These long shots are missing. As soon as Richmond gets it, they're pushing it out. Yale's got a sprint to get back. You know, they're just going to have to keep working the offense, get better shots, really.
Very electric gym. Nice sized crowd Thursday night. This is what high school basketball is all about right here. Blue Devils picking up full court.
can definitely see the energy that Richmond's playing with right now, even on the defensive side.
I thought that was short. I thought that got partially tipped, but Cody Kegley knocking down a three. Scrantz trying. And these second chance rebounds are good for the Blue Devils tonight as well. A lot of hustling after those. It's going to be on Churchill. Deshaun did a nice job there elevating and just didn't quite finish. Well, we were earlier in the year, Blue Devils started off versus Imlay City in similar fashion. We hope it's not the same tonight.
Yep, it's true.
Jumped out to an early lead, looked all world. Imlay City called some timeouts and their kids didn't panic. We'll see what happens tonight with Yale. The one thing that Imlay City had that Yale doesn't, though, is they had the 6'4" and 6'6".
Yeah, they had a lot of height.
That was able to take that game over.
Yale going to hold it for the last shot here. I'm not sure what they're running, but it ain't working.
Oh. A lot of contact there. I think the Blue Devils got a break there. They missed that one.
Yeah.
Well, Blue Devils come to play.
Yeah, great start for them.
Both offensively and defensively. It started with the defense. And then, like you said, pushing it, getting that ball and pushing it up. On offense, they're also getting second chances and beating Yale to the boards and to the loose balls.
Yeah, and a lot of those three-pointers are falling for him tonight. Hopefully that continues, but, you know, they can go in, but they also can go out. And, you know, there's going to be hopefully some type of inside game that Richmond will have because, you know, like you watch the Wolverines of Michigan, you know, they live and die by that three. And so far, so good for Richmond, but we'll see.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. They can't die, you know, they have the skilled players to take it inside and work the little shots. I'd hate to see them just settle for those threes. Keep working inside. They built the lead by pushing it and getting it inside and getting the easy bunnies. And then the threes have helped momentum and extend the lead. But the other thing, too, is, you know, you might say, you know, Michigan State lives and dies by three, but they have like 4 or 5 guys that can shoot the threes. So one of them's going to be on.
Right.
So we'll see here what Yale comes with out of the timeout. I think Yale got away with a little travel there. Ball does roll out of bounds as Deshaun was fighting for it. Out of bounds against the Blue Devils. Yale ball. A lot of contact there, and you hear, I don't know if it was a Yale coach or a parent behind the saying finish.
Yeah. Had a good look at it.
Cody Kegley here out front is, he knocked down a three. He's been looking for him, but tough defense. They're guarding him at three-point lane and out a little bit, so there's been nothing easy against this Blue Devil defense.
Yeah, Richmond, they're just playing with a lot of energy right now, feeding off the crowd.
Nice give and
Give
go.
and go, worked well, executed nicely.
Yeah, that's what they got to keep after it. Well, you wonder, you know, watching the Blue Devils, if they can sustain this for all 4 quarters. Where has this been all year?
Right, exactly. That's a good question.
Because they are playing lights out, but it's the best time of the year to be playing your best basketball.
True.
They're taking some wild, crazy shots. Now they're out of sync offensively. Nice pass. Savano to Fenwick. Fenwick did a nice job. Bulldogs down 14. I don't think they've been down double digits all year. Nice shot by Luke McClellan. No call. Good help defense there. Another no call. Man, they're letting them play.
Yeah, they are.
A lot of contact. They're letting them play. That was frustration foul there by McClellan. Yale letting the Blue Devils get in their heads a little bit here.
Yeah. Now you got, you know, if you're Richmond, I think you want to be patient now. You've got a lead. You know, make sure you're getting the best shot available here on offense.
Agreed 100%. When you're in the when you're in a half-court game right now, in the half-court set, be patient. Work for those layups, those give and goes, nothing forced.
Oh, Yale defender didn't even see him. Had his back to the basket.
You know, Deshaun, he could do that more often. He's very unselfish basketball player, but there's hardly any second chance opportunities. Blue Devils playing well. Offensively, defensively, nice pass. Deshaun looking for him, saw him and bounced past it in there. I just saw a smile on Coach's face from Yale, and Kohler, he might be thinking this is one of those nights.
Yeah, could be. It's looking that way.
Blue Devils senior last home game, parent night. Playing well. Got to go up a little bit stronger.
Yep.
He had numbers if he would have hustled. He got him with the body. Be the third foul against Richmond. Well, this will definitely give the Blue Devils confidence going into Monday night's district
Oh,
game.
absolutely.
Up at Croswell. .23 with a nice Cade Smesnick. These 3:46 are very important. 3 minutes and 46 seconds for both teams, both the Blue Devils. Not sure you want that shot.
No, I don't think so.
If you're Yale, you want to get it closer. If you're the Blue Devils, you don't want to let them back into it. Nice pass. Almost an and one situation there. McCuff, sophomore. Got a pretty good build for a sophomore.
Yeah.
coach is putting starters back in, gave him a quick breather. Nothing but net. Games like this, I know you as a former player, me as a former player, and you coach and I coached. Games like this make you miss it. It's just not all the stuff you got to do in the summer and the fall. But this environment and this type of game certainly makes the adrenaline going. And great to be a part of it tonight. Keith Bartels, Ken Hooks, Jason Robbins, Erica Schaefer. Jason, also our producer. Deshaun knocks down the three. He's a good ball player.
Yeah, he is. Good all-around player. Can rebound for you. Good passer, good cutter.
That's going to be three. I think that's his third, Luke McClellan. Next foul against the Bulldogs. Blue Devils will be shooting 1-on-1. Good decision there by number 2, Craig, not to force that in traffic. On the floor, that'll be the Blue Devils' 5th. A little surprised, a little too much, you know, for the best team in the Blue Water Area Conference. One loss, a little surprised, a lot of dribbling and one-on-one basketball tonight.
Yeah, there is.
Not a lot of team. Out of syncs a little bit.
Seems like Yale runs a lot of things through number 10, Kegley. But he's certainly not going to be able to do it all on his own tonight.
Well, I could see him getting tired too. He looks a little winded right now. Hands on the knees and. A lot of times that'll show in your free throw shooting here too. Well, he's got enough for at least to knock that down. Second shot is good as well. Blue Devils by 13, 1:47 to go. Blue Devils going to be and one the old-fashioned way. Kigley could cut it to 10 here. If you're
little momentum, Swift.
Good timeout here by Presnell.
Yeah.
2 times in a row down there. The Blue Devils getting a little too tricky with the basketball. Yeah. And doing a little of that one-on-one stuff, and that's, you know, out of character for Tavano and Deshaun this last time, led to Yale scores.
All right.
And you're going to, you know, 137, they cut the lead to 10 here. 137 is a lot more time in this half to make Yale believers, to give them some needed rest, because they do look tired.
Yeah.
And you're wondering, you know, we saw it earlier this year against Imlay. You know, Imlay wore down the Blue Devils, and you don't want to let a team like Yale back into the game.
Yeah. Very true.
See if he completes the three-point play the old-fashioned way. Kicks off the back of the rim. That's going to be off Tavano.
Turnovers are starting to hurt him now.
Yep, good hustle there by Kegley to cause that turnover. Kegley drives it.
Good left hand.
That's pretty special, and he's just a junior. Churchill.
Good offensive rebound.
Yes, it was. Because that could have hurt if they would have went down and got a bucket there. Tim Pauley with the hustle. Sean, nice take, nice finish. Stop that bleeding a little bit there. Pauley knocks it down. The Yale faithful coming alive here a little bit.
Cut it to 8. Hold this for the last shot.
Good run here by Yale to finish this half. See what the Blue Devils can do here. They can extend that lead. Ten seconds. Pauley, nice bounce pass. 5.9 to go. I think he just called it out of bounds. I don't think it's a foul. He's heading to the line like it was.
Yep. Just point to the baseline.
A lot of contact there. There's been a lot of contact on both ends.
Yeah.
Good job there by the officials, because he was going to hand it in. For this official to say, no, we're not ready yet. 8-point ball game. Get it in Pauley's hands. Launches it. Excellent first half, very entertaining. Little surprise there, though, that Kegley
wasn't really aware of the situation there, right?
Dribbled himself out of a potential shot there. He had a great first half.
Yeah, he did.
Surprised, but looking forward to the second half.
Yeah, definitely.
Keith Bartels, Ken Hooks, Jason Robbins, Erica Schaefer. Jason, also our producer. Check us out on Richmond TV 12 YouTube. We'll see you after this. We're getting ready to start the second half here. Very, very entertaining first half between the Yale Bulldogs and the Richmond Blue Devils. The Blue Devils did have a lead at one point of 17 points. The Yale has cut it to 8 with the last spurt there in the second quarter. Blue Devils need to do more of the same, and we're underway. It's been very physical. First offensive series doesn't quite go Blue Devils' way. And one. Kegley energized here.
Yeah, you just have that feeling this team rides him, and he puts the team on his back in these type of situations.
Well, we talked about the Bulldogs not panicking when they were down early, and now it's a 5-point ball game. It's a ball game just in the start of the third quarter here. Now the same's going to be held true for the Blue Devils. They can't panic,
right?
Knowing that they let them back in the game. Good hustle play there by both Blue Devils and Yale, but
he's short. He's
gonna get a foul. 23. both going for the rebound, but he was a little late getting there and caused some contact. Good step out switch there. Churchill has it baseline.
Tough shot.
Yeah, that was not easy. Fading away a little bit.
Gonna put Deshaun guarding Kegley now.
Yeah, and Deshaun's quick, so we'll see. Kegley, that looked hard from here. Churchill back to Deshaun. He could do that every time.
Yep.
4 unanswered by the Blue Devils, so they've rallied and answered the quick start in the quarter here by the Bulldogs. They're up 9. Unforced error there by the Bulldogs. That's caused by the Blue Devils' athleticism. Cavano has it out top, guarded by Kegley. That ball finds up short. It's calling a foul on both teams. It's going to be 10 and
double foul.
10 and 31. Kegley bring it up. Deshaun is on him.
Steal by Thunder.
Fenwick with his quickness.
Be under control.
Good hustle by Churchill to follow it up. If I'm Yale, I would set screens all night on Deshaun, try to wear him out, because he's answered every Blue Devil, he's answered every Bulldog rush with his take to the lane.
Right.
And layups. Churchill extends that lead to 11. Kegley does handle the rock nicely as he loses it here. Good follow there by Cavano, doesn't fall. Still no calls. Yeah, he's going to call a foul on Churchill. Yeah, they're letting them play, and they're not calling obvious things. And they need to get a handle of this, because this is only going to get more physical as this game goes on. 'Kegley's shot was off. It's going to be a foul on 2. Yeah, I can't, both teams have been guilty of this tonight. Talking back to the officials and saying, I'm not following or having a word. Watching too much NBA basketball, even the colleges, they blew the whistle, walk away, don't put a red X on you.
Let it go. Life's not fair.
.5:02 to go. Blue Devils by 11. Very entertaining basketball game, very physical. Good give and go.
It's there all day. It's been there all night for Deshaun.
Yep, he's a slasher. good defensive adjustments, putting Deshaun on Kegley. But if you're Yale, do you try to, wear Deshaun down by picking him? A lot of contact there, no call. I think he got smacked in the. A lot of both coaches not happy with the officials here. Tough shot. Short. It's not the shot you want. Pauly checking in as well as McClellan. McClellan has 3 fouls for the Bulldogs, so he has to play smart here.
Yeah, 3 fouls.
Close to a 5-second call.
Might be part of your offense if you're Richmond to go after him.
Yep. Yeah, post him up, take him to the hole, try to get him on that. Because he's an offset to Kegley.
Right.
Kegley's got to do it all without him. Fenwick taking it nice to the hole, but not finishing.
Yeah, we're going to call a foul here.
Yeah, he called the foul because he raised his elbow after. He doesn't raise his elbow and he just kind of tries to fight through it. He doesn't get that foul. That'd be 3 on Davis. Churchill checking right back in. Bulldogs down 13. Your Blue Devils up 13. and 26 to go. Very important 3 minutes again for both teams. That'll look good from here. Rolled around and off. Deshaun doing a nice job here, taking it up, taking his time.
Yep.
You're up 13.
Patient.
Deshaun taking it. Deshaun taking it hard. Could have been a dive there. It's going to be on 3. Not sure it was really a block as much as it was a dive.
Yeah.
There wasn't hardly any contact there. Both teams doing a lot of substitution here, trying to figure out which combination will work. Blue Devils looking for the upset, looking for the spoiler to give the Spartans of Imlay City a share of that title with the Bulldogs. And then the Bulldogs, the Blue Devils would end up 1 game back of the championship, having 3 losses. Yale, this would be their 2nd. Imlay City has 2. They're double teaming Kegley.
Get back.
Oh, I thought he
traveled. Huh?
These 2 teams will meet again on Monday night up in Croswell, Lexington, the first round of the districts. That will be if the Blue Devils hang on. Yeah, he traveled. Yeah, he shuffled his left foot.
Yeah, he did.
If the Blue Devils hang on here, that game will be the rubber match. That'll be intense.
Yeah, it will.
Steve Bartels, Ken Hooks. Jason Robbins, Erica Schaefer on camera. Jason also producing. Kegley, nice dish. Deshaun, definitely the MVP tonight.
Yeah, he's had a great game.
He could take it to the hole. Little contact there. Yale falling asleep. And one for Pauly. That's huge. Yeah, if you're Yale's coach, you can't be happy with that.
Yeah. Mental error for sure by Yale.
You get caught spectating.
Can't give them any opportunities, especially when you're trying to chip away at a lead.
Check us out on Richmond TV 12 YouTube. Go to YouTube, put in Richmond TV 12 for all of Richmond's local events. This finale for the boys 2015-16 season. Blue Devils playing spoiler, trying to give Imlay City a share of the title with a win. Then it would be co-champs between the Bulldogs and the Spartans. Blue Devils playing very well tonight, and would end up being, with the win, they have one more game. It's a snow day makeup Saturday at Algonac. Win that, and then they would end up being in third place or second, depending on how you look at that one game back. And that's when you, as a senior player, look at those losses throughout the year, and you say, especially the way they're playing tonight, they're playing lights out basketball, and to say what could have been. Very impressive effort tonight by the Blue Devils. And Presnell's had some timely timeouts too, and
he
was chipping away at the lead and getting back into it and settling his guys down.
Get them regrouped.
So Pauly will try to complete the old-fashioned way here. Old-fashioned three. This full court press is
That's giving Yale fits.
Yeah, it has, and it's dictated tempo too. The only bad thing about it is that you bring it out in a game like this when you turn right around Monday and play them in a more important basketball game. Blue Devils need to be patient here. They not be in a hurry. Time is on your side. I was just going to say, when in doubt, go to Deshaun.
Yep.
Kegley brings it up. Now he's got Fenwick on him. It's going to be a travel. That's a close call. I don't know how much contact was from behind, whether it would be a jump ball. That would have been big. Kegley with the rebound.
Richmond's got to block out.
Yep, McClellan. Yeah, because that situation there, he gave him two opportunities after the miss. 50 seconds to go here. If I was president, I'd get some different kids in there to give my kids a 50-second breather plus some more.
Right.
He makes this next one. Blue Devil lead will be 12. Knocks it down. Yeah, that's probably a good call there by Kohler, taking McClellan out because he's got 3 fouls. You want tough defense now.
Yep, you're going to need him for the fourth quarter.
I thought it was, I guess I was wrong. It was 27-42, so it's a 13-point Blue Devil lead. So with that make,
well, they got Fenwick open. Oh, wait.
threw it away there. Well, that's a situation where Tavano's had a good game, but you don't pick it up top.
Yeah,
unless you're going somewhere with it. But Blue Devils has the luxury of putting Fenwick, who's a speedster, on Kegley. Nice take by Charney, a sophomore. Cut that lead to 11. You call a block on Jordan Craig. He'll be shooting 1-on-1. Deshaun will be at the line. Anytime they've needed something tonight, Deshaun has been the answer.
Yeah, he has answered the bell all game.
Craig has 4 fouls as well now for the Bulldogs. Answered the bell there on the front end of that 1-on-1 to earn his second shot. Lead will be back up to 13. The Bulldogs are going to need an answer in this fourth quarter for that press. 4 seconds.
Short.
That's a tough shot. Kegley, he's tired.
Falling away too.
Blue Devils looked refreshed. Presnell's done a nice job rotating his guys in and out of there. They haven't had that let down, running out of gas like they did against Emily City earlier in the year.
Now you got one more quarter. I think you got to, stay on them, keep the pressure on them, keep your offense spread out, get the best shot. I mean, those drives, those cuts to the basket by Deshaun have been working all night. I wouldn't go away from it.
Well, he just got some, great minutes from Fenwick and Trappist there, and he had Churchill and Skrantz on the bench, so they're coming in and started this fourth quarter fresh.
Right.
I know Yale's been able to sub a lot too and try to keep guys fresh, but I just think the talent level is a lot deeper than it is in Richmond, even though they're 1 game back.
Yeah.
Keith Bartels, Ken Hooks, Jason Robbins, Erica Schaefer. Richmond TV 12 YouTube, check us out. Looking forward to an exciting 8 minutes of basketball. Time's on Blue Devils' side. But like you said too, they haven't taken a lot of ill-advised long three-pointers.
Right.
And we were worried about that a little bit. And when they've needed a bucket, they've worked it inside to Churchill, or Deshaun's taken it off the slash. So they've been able to maintain a lead, keep Yale.
Right, they haven't been one-dimensional.
Keeping Yale on their heels, and when you score, you can get into that full court man-to-man defense. Pauly, good decision there.
Very good.
See, he didn't have the numbers, and that would have been a 4 situation. Blue Devils showing good patience, not forcing anything. Excellent offensive series.
Yeah, it is. Very smart.
They've taken a minute off the clock. Nice pass, he just wasn't ready for it. Deshaun will now be on McClellan. Tough shot. Gives it to Scrantz in the corner. Not sure that's the shot you want up 13.
No, don't think so.
Up 13 with 6 to go. 6 and 33. Good give and go. Deshaun with his athleticism doesn't have to go up with that pump fake. That's a tough call there when you're standing straight up, but they're going to call it. Offense always gets the benefit of the doubt there. McClellan will be on the line. Churchill has 4. Trappist will be checking in for him. McClellan knocks it down. Blue Devils have one more game this year. It's for the regular season, snow day makeup game against Algonac at Algonac. And then they turn around and play these guys again in 4 days in the first round of the districts up in Croswell, Lexington. Both fan bases should travel. It's a little more advantage Yale. Be more of a home game for Yale.
Good timeout by Fresnel here.
Excellent timeout, 5 and 58. 9-point Blue Devil lead. This next possession here for the Blue Devils, I'm going to Deshaun.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to run that same pick and roll slash play that they run. They haven't had an answer for Deshaun all night. His athleticism.
I think you have to. He's been the player of the game for sure.
Both ends, offensively, defensively, blocking shots, rebounding, guarding, defending their best player.
Yeah.
And when you've needed something, it's Deshaun to the hole. So now if you're Yale in Kohler, you're down 9 with 5:58 to go with a set of timeouts left. You certainly tell your boy there's a lot of basketball to play.
Absolutely. Yeah, this game's definitely not over with.
And if you're great timeout there, I think, by Fresnel, tell his boys, like, guys, we got to play. Just relax a little bit. We don't have to be in a hurry. And that's a double-edged sword as a coach, because you don't want your kids to be hesitant either.
Exactly.
With what got you your 9-point lead through 3, almost 3.5 quarters. Yale bringing up a full court man-to-man, trying to make the Blue Devils play a little out of sync. Scrantz with a nice take. That'll be Yale ball. Nice hustle there by Scrantz.
Yeah, it was.
Fenwick checking in for Pauly. McClellan, can he dribble? Yep, I didn't know if he dribbled there or not. So if you're the Bulldogs here, you got Blue Devils pressing. Timeout Yale. Not sure his coach wanted him to call that there. I don't know how many he has left. We'll try to figure it out here at the scorer's table what he has left. He's got 1 and 1. He's going to call a 30-second timeout. With 5 and 21 to go, you only have 1 timeout left. But if you remember in that first quarter, he had to burn 2 or 3.
Right.
Because the Blue Devils were all over
Yeah,
him.
they were making their runs back to back.
So he had to burn them but you know, you can't take him with you to your next game. So,
Yeah.
and if he doesn't burn those timeouts in the first quarter, you know, is this game already over?
Yeah.
Very entertaining high school basketball game. Nice crowd on a Thursday night. Day after a snow day. Hit with more snow in the last 2-3 weeks than we were all summer, all winter. That's Michigan. That's Michigan for you.
Yeah, it is.
Next foul, both teams will be shooting still on the 1-on-1.
Good cut.
It's going to be a hold on number 4. So Kegley's going to be going to the line, shooting 1-on-1. So one thing you don't want is to get into a free throw battle. You want to keep that lead up.
Yeah, Yale definitely shown that they're a good free throw shooting team.
Got the shooter's touch on that second one. That's now a 7-point lead. Bulldogs trying to trap a little bit, but Deshaun and Tavano too talented for that. He's going to call a foul.
Kegley?
I think it's on Kegley. Yep. Tavano will be on the line, shooting 1-on-1. Next foul against the Bulldogs. The Blue Devils will be shooting 2 in double bonus. That's the first on Kegley. Oh, I thought that was a little hard.
Yeah.
It looked like the old Vinnie Johnson style shot. Got the second one. Clutch free throws there by Tavano. Blue Devils still pressing. It's not as aggressive as it was earlier. Kegley out front. Thought there was, I'm not sure if he likes that, if he's mad about that shot or if he thought there should have been a foul. I think he's mad about that shot. It was a very difficult shot.
Yeah, it was. I think you're gonna, if you're Yale, and I would be more looking to attack the basket instead of settling for the outside shot.
That was a late call.
Yeah, it was.
It was over the back. It's going to be over the back against Fenwick. Not sure if he did or not. It certainly was late. .15 will be shooting here for the Bulldogs. Matt Donnellan. Comes off hard. Blue Devils doing a nice job being patient.
Yep.
They don't need to shoot. There's no shot clock. Not sure you want that one.
Yeah, attack. Oh, they fell asleep.
Yep. And they played well all. Deshaun has played well all game. Little ill-advised shot on that last.
Try to trap here. Yep. No timeout.
Coach Kohler's not happy with the call. He called a timeout. 30-second.
Got a break there. That could have been a turnover and an easy transition layup there for Yale.
Yeah, I wasn't quite paying attention. I wasn't sure if he went over and back or not. That was really close. And then, but that's one of those things. You got to play through that. You know, if you're Yale, you know, you're at least a co-champion of the league, and as a champion team, you get to play through that. Kohler made his argument and then let it go. See how his kids respond. Blue Devils got to stay focused here a little bit and not jack up shots. They don't need to jack up shots. They're up 7 with 3:15, but they can't sit on it either.
Right. You got to play to win, not play to not lose.
Exactly. See what Presnell does in the timeout here. Next foul for either team is going to be 2 shot fouls.
Don't pick up your dribbles.
Grants go to the line. Foul on 23. Smesnik. He'll be shooting 2. That's Meslick's 4th foul. First one kicks off. You want him to at least make one of these. Missed the second one as well. Kegley bringing it up.
Offense and block. Getting with the block.
Tough call. Both officials looked at each other. Oh, that's 5 fouls on Skarantz. Both officials looking at each other there. The only thing that upsets you there as a coach is make the call right away.
Right.
Now you got to be asking if I'm Skarantz. You know I have 4 fouls. That's an awfully risky play.
It is.
Versus just cutting him off.
It's a big risk.
Kegley gets the roll. It's a 6-point ball game with 2:47 to go. Blue Devils got to stay focused here and patient.
Yep.
And under control.
Bring it back out.
Kohler's not real happy there. They're letting him play.
Yep. Good strong take by Churchill there. That's what they need. Go to the basket. Take it to them.
Yep, good take there by Churchill. He's got to knock these down. First one bounces off the back iron, doesn't fall. Need one more to make it a 3-possession game with 2:15 to go. Missed them both. Kegler gets the rebound. I don't know about that.
Yeah, that was a ticky-tack one.
I think that was a makeup call for. There was a lot of contact on that back and forth play. I think that might have been a makeup. Kegley on the line. He'll be shooting 2. He's tired.
Yep.
He has been all over this court, and with McClellan getting 3 fouls early, Kegley's had to do it all. Knocks that one down. It's a 5-point game with 2:08 to go. It's going to be an exciting finish.
Of course.
1-2, that's going to be on McClellan.
It's going to be it for McClellan.
That's his 5th foul. That even puts more weight on Kegley's shoulders. I'm looking at these guys underneath the bench here, or Yale. They're definitely hands on knees and trying to get their breath. Definitely has been the MVP of this ball game.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Second one. Good hustle play there by the Blue Devils to get back and challenge that. Blue Devils up 6. I'd get it into Deshaun's hands. Just when I'm thinking that this press has given the Bulldogs trouble.
Good shot fake.
Nice shot fake and take. It's a 4-point ball game. 1:36 to go.
Try to trap that corner there.
Davis from the corner. Tavano saved it and bailed him out because that was not a good shot.
Yeah, Yale's going to have to put some pressure on here.
You got you had Craig and Smesnik up top. They both have 4 fouls. They couldn't really Devano on the line, big free throws. Misses the first one.
Yeah, these free throws, they can certainly help them put this game away.
Gets the second one. Any point will help at this point. That's too easy.
3-point game, be patient.
I don't think they want to foul him. Deshaun will be going to the line, 59 seconds.
Not sure you want to foul there. You only got a 3-point game. I think you got to let him play a little bit.
The officials just blew the whistle and waved the Bulldogs over. You can't meet like that on a free throw, on a 2-shot? Is that a new rule change? We'll have to look into that one. Deshaun is short. Need this one to make it a 2-possession game of 59.9. I think Presnell's got 2 timeouts left. He misses, he makes this one. I might call timeout.
Yeah, might be a good idea. Really don't need a 3 right now for Yale.
A lot of contact. Yale faithful behind us wanted a foul. There was a lot of contact, but there's been a lot of contact on both ends. And they just haven't, they've let them play.
Yeah.
It's not a bad no call there.
Bring it back out. Ooh.
Good sportsmanship there for him to pick him up. Is he going to call an intentional foul? I don't think it was. It was just a little too aggressive. He's going for the ball.
Right.
I don't see how you can call that intentional foul. That's a good call because he was coming in and
he was
a lot
just trying to
bigger.
make a play.
Yep.
After Richmond, you got to make these.
Yep. Got to put this one away. Put the heat on them. Letting them hang around here. Certainly not going to be a good stat in the stat book.
No.
Fenwick shoot a second one to try to make it a 2-point game, a 2-possession game. He makes the second. Now here, I think if I'm Blue Devils, I would back off. I'd back off the pressure a little bit.
Needs to be careful. You don't need to foul right now.
You don't need a 3.
Good rebound.
That was
Needed that.
It was a bad offensive series there by Yale. They had Kegley over in the corner. Couldn't find him. That's Mesnick's 5th. I don't think either side, anytime you have coaches not happy with officials, then you know it's been at least consistent both sides.
I think it's gone both ways.
Yeah, I can't say the caliber's been great, but it's been consistent.
Right.
Blue Devils 13.3 seconds away from playing spoiler. They're going to get Emily Cities. They're going to get some thank you cards.
Yeah, they are.
Good heads-up play there by Tavano to knock that ball away. The crowd's going nuts. Blue Devils 50. Yale Bulldogs 45. Emily City's got to be the happiest team around with.
Yeah. Gonna get a share.
Yep. Now it's going to be a shared title between the Bulldogs and the Spartans. The Blue Devils, with a win on Saturday at Elginak, will take 3rd place, 1 game back of the 2 champions. And great effort tonight all around by the Blue Devils, offensively and defensively. They have one Saturday, and then on Monday, first round of the districts, it will be a very intense basketball game rematch in Yale's mind, and the rubber match they split this year. Keith Bartels, Ken Hooks, bringing you Richmond varsity basketball. Erica Schaefer and Jason Robbins on camera. Jason, also our producer. Great game tonight, very entertaining. Go Blue Devils.